Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm a dork. I'm a dork. I'm a dork. I'm a dork. Y'all, I hit enter the broadcast room on StreamYards, and when I did that, I thought it automatically sent me into the live stream, but no, you gotta actually hit a button that says go live. So I've been sitting here for like the last 2-3 minutes, like going, "Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me? You guys, am I live? Am I live?" Oh my god. Such a dork. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Hi, Dane. Robert. Melody. Is it Dane? Did I finally catch the pronunciation? The how to spell that? Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Cheryl. Catherine. Hey, hey, Sister Kristi. Hi, Harvest Moon. Jene, you are live. Yes. I had some complications with StreamYards. Not really complications, just I forgot to hit the button just to say go live. So I was sitting here saying, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Nobody's talking. Can you guys hear me? Turn the phone up on my volume. I'm like, I don't think they can hear me. Can you guys hear me? What's going on here? And I look. Oh yeah, there's a button you gotta hit to say go live. Complete dork. Hi, Dreamer. How are you? So, today's been a fun-filled day. Hi, Mulaney. Hi, Emma. Yes, awesome. Loud and clear. Hello, Danielle. So, today was a super-duper fun day. I got to spend the day with my little brother. That doesn't happen very often, besides during hunting season. We usually always are together. So it was very nice to be able to see my brother. He brought over his 3 dogs. Trapper had the best day in a long time, besides some mishaps, and we'll get into that here in a minute. Uh Hello. Hi, Linda. Doing good. Awesome, Dreamer. What did you do today? I cleaned my house, number one, because my Saturday or Sunday, either or, depending on how my weekend goes, is my house cleaning day. Because I live by myself. House ain't gonna get clean if I don't do it, you know? So, usually, so today was supposed to rain all day long. So I got up and I was like, bet, I'm gonna clean house. It didn't rain at all today. Hi, Melly. Hi, Lori. Hi, Tamara. Trappadoo had a playmate. Oh, yes. Hello, Sister Dawn Marie. Yeah, Trapper had playmates, and he was a freaking hooligan. I got stories. Don't forget. I got stories. I will be telling you guys those stories here soon. Just want to say hi to everybody that's coming in. Hi, Sunny Lee. How are you? I am great. Life's treating me fantastic. I had a lot of laughs today. Me and my little brother sat down at my PS4 and uh we played a hunting game. Loads of fun. We sat there for literally like 4 hours straight and just played this game. We just switched off back and forth. He would play, I would play. Uh it was so much fun. Da, 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 da. Hi, Diamond League D. So yeah, loads of fun. Um, Oh man, I just had like a complete brain fart. Okay, so anyways, Trapper hasn't played with his, I call them his cousins, right? So Trapper hasn't played with his cousins in a couple of weeks. Playing video games tonight? Nice. I love playing video games. Love, love, love video games. So Trapper Dude doesn't get very much time with his cousins, so to say. So his cousins are a black lab, um, a a, a Yorkie. She's a Yorkie and like Shawini cross. I call her Shorky. Shorky the Yorkie. She's such a cutie pie. And then there's Mr. Henry Allen. He's such a cute dog. I love Henry. Henry loves me. But so he doesn't get very much time with Henry and Julie and Gracie. And today he got like 4 hours with them, and he was like a kid in a candy store. He just nonstop. And the funniest part of it all is the little dogs are, they're really nice dogs and everything. Sometimes they have an issue with a dog growls at them. If they growl and the dog growls back, they act like they're big and bad, you know? You know how little dogs are? I'm sure you guys understand how little dogs are. Little dogs have that little dog macho man attitude. Hello, Polar Bear Whispers, Diamond Sparkle Chase, hello. So there was a couple of times I had to yell at them because they got a little too rambunctious. And then we went outside because they were acting like they were hot because I had a fire going today because it was supposed to be raining and cold all day long. So we went outside. Now my porch, yes, I have little dogs. Yeah, my porch is about hip high on me, and my brother's black lab walks down the steps and gets to the bottom step and then jumps down. And Trapper Doo takes off running out the door behind her as she hits the bottom step and jumps down to the ground. Trapper jumps off the top step over top of her back, lands on the ground, and grabs her by the side of her face and starts like playing tug of war with the side of her face. And I'm just like, oh my god, are you freaking kidding me? He is a complete basket case when it comes to play days with his cousins. They don't get around each other enough. And when they do get around each other, they're like freaking bulls in china cabinets. You can't keep them contained. It's like, hey Miriam, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. So I had to deal with that all day long. So it's like every time they come over isn't much. I'm always on top of Trapper. Trapper, stop. Trapper, leave him alone. Trapper, leave Gracie alone. Because Gracie, she's an older dog, and she's the queen of the house, and she will tell you who's boss. So we really gotta watch her and Trapper do, because if she gives one little growl at Trapper, Trapper will try to freaking bite her, and we don't want Trapper hurt her. Hi Ava, how are ya? So that's what I've had to deal with all day long, is crazy dogs. It's mostly Trapper. He's like non-stop. So Another time, we were outside and we were all talking on the back porch with my dad and my brother. We were out there and the cows come walking up along the fence line. Hi, Sister Cindy. How are you? The cows come walking up along the fence line. And Trapper Dude takes off running after the cows. And I go, hey, watch this, to my dad and my brother. So they stop and they're like watching them. Trapper Dude takes off running over there. He gets down real low on the ground and starts like pouncing his legs or on it and the hands on the ground. And then next thing you know, the one steer, he runs up and starts throwing his legs up in the air and starts bucking up and down and having a good old time. And next thing you know, they're chasing each other down the fence line. I'm just like, God, my dog has a relationship with a cow. That's going to be our dinner one day. Huh. Hello, Madame Butterfly. I'm great. That's awesome. Hi, Regina. Hi, sister. How are you? So, and then after that, so I tell Trapper to leave the cows alone, and then my brother's dogs are barking at the cows, so my brother tells his dogs to leave the cow alone. And then this time, the cows are like having a field day, running up and down, running up and down, running up and down. Who knows? When a dog jumps up and down, a cow would jump up and down with the dog. I was like, what the hell? And then, so after we get them all kind of turned away from where the cows were at, I look over and Thule's over there walking away, being a good dog. She was listening to her dad. And Trapper Dude turns around and he takes off running across the field, or not field, but my yard. My yard is like probably 2 acres, 2.5 acres itself. He takes off running all the way across the other side of the yard as fast as he could possibly go and runs straight into my brother's dog and plows her down to the ground and takes off running like he didn't even see her there. I was like, what the frick is wrong with you, dog? Good God. Oh. Hey, sister. Let me see. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Awesome. And you? I'm great. Last time you blinked. Maybe. So that's what I've had to deal with all day is crazy ass dog. Whenever he gets with his cousins, they're non-stop. Non-freaking stop. And she's the one that's got the hip problem. And she's not supposed to be doing all this extra crazy crap. And Trapper's out there putting her through the loops. Like, oh no, you're gonna run. Now I'm gonna chase you. Now I'm gonna tackle you to the ground. And then while you're down, I'm gonna try to hump you. I'm just like, dog, leave her alone. Yes, he's a happy, silly boy, but he is crashed out like a light right now. He's probably gonna sleep all night long. Guarantee it. He ain't gonna move an inch. I'll have to carry him out of the craft room and get him to go into the bedroom with me. Otherwise, he'll wake up in the middle of the night and he'll be out here terrorizing Mary Jane while she's trying to sleep. So he gets locked up in the bedroom with me behind the baby gate. That way, if Mary Jane wants to come and sleep in the room, she can, and Trapper can't get out, and she can get out if she absolutely needs to. So anyways, hello, my sister Diamond Lady. How are ya? Hello, Cynthia. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Just telling funny stories about Trapper Dude being an absolute freaking wrecking ball today. Absolute wrecking ball. So the whole time my brother was playing a video game, Trapper Dude's over here pestering the little dog. They're over there sitting on my futon, with blankets, just chilling beside their dad. And he's over there pestering the living crap out of them. He walks up to them, he grabs the side of their face and like gives them a little chew on the side of their face, and then next thing you know, one of them growls, and then I'm like, I have to jump up and chase him away from him. I'm like, just leave him alone, like all day long. Leave him alone. 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 Dog, don't listen. A bit down, but sure, we'll cheer up here. Ah, I hope you do cheer up soon. He's such a cute dog. He is a cute dog. No, Trapper cannot jump. Trapper is a complete white guy when it comes to jumping. He cannot jump. White man can't jump. He can jump on my bed if he wants to. If he runs like 20 feet out from my living room into my room, and then he can jump. But he cannot jump over that baby gate. He is not. 4 years of using that baby gate on my bedroom, he has not yet jumped it. I tell everybody, white boy can't jump. Plain and simple. But anyway, so it was a lot of fun. Got to see my nieces, my nephew, spend the day with my brother, which was a lot of fun. I spent the day with my brother. We're trying to figure out some Christmas stuff because we really don't do a lot for Christmas as a family. We just we usually give each other like a gift card or something like that. I asked them what they want for Christmas, and they said nothing. And I was like, I gotta get you something. I mean, jeez, you're my brother, crying out loud. I wish I would have been a lot faster with some Facebook notifications because I seen my other brother post some puppies for sale, and I about had a heart attack. They were like absolutely adorable, but he wanted $1,500 piece for them. But he did tell me later on that he would sell them to me for about $500 in the next breeding if I want one. And I may get one. I don't know. They are German short-hair pointers, which I absolutely love German short-hair pointers. I grew up with two of them when I was a kid. One of them was Chemo. He was a olive speckled, and then we had Guzzler, who was the opposite. He was white with liver specklings. They would have absolutely beautiful, and they were all girls, so it would have been perfect because I need a little girl because Trappadoo is a little on the wild side, so I need a girl. But I don't even know if my dog would accept another dog in this household, so I probably won't be getting another dog until Trapper becomes a lot mellower. And I don't foresee that happening anytime soon because he's 4 years old right now. And whenever he sees his uncle and his cousins, he goes crazy. So, everybody's saying hi to each other. Hi, Katie. Hi, Ruby Q. How are you? So I'm working on Treasure Studios art. Indian heritage painting. Once again, I do want to talk to you guys about the painting because somebody asked me about the drill quality of the painting because I bought this painting a year ago and it was around that time where diamonds were iffy. The diamond quality on this painting is actually pretty good. And everything so far is looking fairly good. I am having an issue with some 310. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but let me put these down. So, like, right here is like 5 or 6 diamonds that want to keep popping up for some reason. And then the same thing up a little bit higher. So it's like here, here, and over here. I have a little bit of popping for some reason. I don't know. I've changed the diamonds out. I don't know. So I'm probably going to have to seal this painting. So I started working sideways on the painting because I was told by somebody that if you're having issues running the diamonds this way, try running the diamonds this way on the painting. And so far it looks like it's working. So, but it's only 310 that I have a problem with, so it's not even a huge problem. It's completely fixable. But just want to give you guys an update on the canvas. Other than that, I'm absolutely loving the colors. It is absolutely gorgeous colors. They just pop. It just makes me so happy looking at this paint. Hey, Anxiety Art Adventures. What's up, sister Adventures? Doing great. I am fantastic. I got to spend the day with my brother. Got to spend the day with a crazy dog. You guys just coming in missed a crazy dog story because Trapper Dude was on a tangent today. He was messing up some stuff today. I'm surprised my brother's dog walked out of here in one piece. But since I'm speaking of Trapper Dude, I might as well show you. Are you zonked out? Are you zonkered out? Are you tired, babies? Oh, Trapper. You're tired, baby. Y'all, my craft room was a bloody mess. Look at this. I got resin everywhere. I'm so deep into resin right now, it's not even funny. But I'll show you some cool stuff that I've made. Yeah, he's got like a light. So I don't even have all of my pieces that I've made. I made this one. I think I showed you guys already. It's got I can't even see it. It's got a sea turtle, a diamond, and a dog paw in it. It's a coaster. And then I made this one solid teal. Look how beautiful that thing is. And then I made one the other day, but It's not in here. It must be out by the fireplace. And then I made this. Look how freaking crazy this turned out. It's just crazy looking. It's a lid to a little trinket box, but it just turned out crazy. And then I'm working on a heart-shaped trinket box right now, and it's a rainbow colored, and I think it's gonna be cool. Very nice, pretty. Thank you. Hi, Gail. How are you? Says Dad, I'm trying to sleep here. Yeah, he's definitely trying to sleep. He's exhausted, especially after a day of him being a crazy madman. Every time he'd go outside, it was like full throttle, full bore, like just open up that carburetor and let them puppies run. And like he was chasing the other dogs all over the yard. My backyard is huge. It's like probably 2 or 3 acres alone. And he ran his heart out today. I will let you know, sister. Definitely. And I'll be doing maybe I'll do an unboxing on it. We'll see. We'll see. Hi Chaz, how are you? Trapper Dapper Doos. Yes, this Trapper Dapper Doos. So let's see. I got in so much trouble at work this week. Oh my god. I got in so much trouble. I let the F-bombs fly this week, y'all. They were flying rampant. Hello, OG Mama Gamer. How are you, sister? They were flying. I was working on a mailing job for a cannabis dispensary. And we have this conveyor that takes the papers and puts it underneath of a dryer until the ink is dried on there. And so before we had the dryer, we had to have heat lamps up there to dry the ink on the paper. Well, one day my boss got done doing a job, turned the belt off, but never turned the lights off. And he burnt a big, huge hole in the light. So the belt is 6 inches wide, and he burnt like 3 inches out of it. So now it's a pain in the butt. Doing good sometimes. That would happen. Yeah, it happened quite a few times that day. And the bad thing was my boss was on the phone with his mom. And so, long story short, the belt is a pain in my tuchus. So the belt has a piece of duct tape on it to keep it in its place. Because if not, it rides all funny. So at one point in the middle of running postcards, the belt stops because the tape has stuck to part of the conveyor. So, oh, guess what? Yeah, now all the papers have stopped. So now all the papers are getting extremely hot. So I got to worry about the belt possibly breaking, the machine overheating because it's still turning, but the belt's not turning. So I take the heater and I push it up against the wall. I hold it with my hand, and then I grab it with this hand, and then I pull the belt with this hand, and I give it a tug, and finally it comes loose. The duct tape comes loose. I'm like, okay, pull it around, fix it, and the whole time I'm doing it, I have music in my ears. I can't hear anything like going on around me or behind me, like, because I have music in my ears and I'm in the zone. I'm getting my job done and I'm just working. And I don't realize how loud I am. So I yelled the F-bomb twice, really loud. And at the time, my boss was on the phone with his mom. I yelled for him to come help me because I'm trying to hold the freaking light or the heater off to the side. I'm trying to get the belt pulled around. And then I'm trying to keep the postcards in line with each other because it is a EDDM mail merge. And if the cards, it's got a walking sequence. If the cards are off one card, that person by chance is not going to get the card because the postman won't know where to look for the card because it's a walking sequence. So as they're like walking down a road, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get what I'm saying? I hope. Anyways, doing good. Oh, I read that. Is my chat frozen? Or is nobody working on lurking? Oh, okay. I guess everybody's just working on lurking and I'm just rambling away, which is fine. So my boss gets off the phone and he's like, yeah, language, Jeremy. And I'm like, sorry. I said, who was on the phone? He's like, my mom. I'm like, oh shit. Oops. He goes, yeah, I had to lie to my mom because you were over here dropping the F word, like every other word out of your mouth was the F word. And I wasn't like saying it like real softly. I was like, in my head, I'm thinking I'm saying it to myself, like, but in real life time, I was like screaming it out. So my boss's mom was like, "What was that?" And my boss was like, "Oh, Jeremy's got the radio playing in the background, and they're singing something." And she goes, "Oh, okay." I felt horrible, you guys. So it's like, oh my god. What the hell? So she wanted to come by and see the new shop, but we were just extremely busy. I felt bad. She's a sweet, sweet lady. She's been part of my life for the past 20, 22, 23 years now. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I've worked for this company for a long time. It's either 22 or 23 years, something like that. Hello, just got here. I'll be working, lurking. Welcome, lurking, work away. Yeah, stitching and lurking. Awesome. So, oh man, yeah, I've worked for my printing place for a long time, and they have treated me like nothing but family. You know, sometimes me and my boss butt heads because we both know what we're doing and we both know how to get it done. Sometimes I feel like I can get something done better than he can. Oh, my Lanta, you guys. Oh, my freaking Lanta. But I am taking a break from the world. Oh no. So sorry. So, what the hell was I just gonna say? Good God. Oh, right. So I have I don't know if I told you guys the story or not. For some reason, I feel like I've told you guys the story. Like I have, uh, I have visions that, like, I could see in the future. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, some people call me crazy things, but I feel like I've told you guys the story. So if I've told you guys the story, I'm sorry. But so we have this little press at my work, right? And it's my little envelope press. It's been an absolute dream for us. It's been a wonderful, wonderful machine. It just nonstop works all the time and never has an issue. Well, lately, since the move to the new shop, it's been sitting out in the cold. So I think sitting out in the cold has put uh, a, some wear and tear on the rubber rollers, because the rubber rollers are so used to being in a climate controlled room, and now it's in an area that gets hot and then gets cold, and it's just not good for those rubber rollers. Kelly Hawkins, hi, happy to catch you live. Hello, welcome. So I asked my boss for some help because I'm having an issue I can't figure out. I'm not getting an impression out of the machine. Like, I could turn the lever on to put the impression onto the machine to tell it to feed an envelope through, and it's supposed to put the impression on, but it doesn't. And I'm baffled. I'm like, what is going on with this machine? Because I just got done printing envelopes like an hour before then, and it printed perfectly fine. And I was just like, what the heck is going on here? So I go ask my boss for help. He's like, he instantly, he's loved the guy to death, but he's like one of those people who thinks, oh, it's not getting enough ink, it's too much water, or oh, this is a little cattywampus, let me fix it. And then he starts to undo part of the water system on the press that you're not supposed to undo, because it sets the balance to the water roller. And you do not want that water roller out of balance, because it'll feed water too much on one side and not enough on the other side, or vice versa. So I walk away because I'm getting perturbed and I don't want to piss him off. So I walk away for a second. I said, I'm going to step away for a second. And he said, okay. So I stepped away because I was getting a little ticked off. I had one issue, and then next thing I know, I have 5 issues because he's messing with stuff. And I'm just like, oh my Lanta. So by the time I come back over, he had taken not knowing, he had taken the one screw and loosened it, and it was the wrong screw he loosened, so it kind of put the rubber roller out of balance. So we had to rebalance the rubber roller to get it back in line so it fed the water smoothly and evenly. And then it just never worked correctly after that. I finally got an impression after my boss took a screwdriver and stuck it in there and pushed the lever over and pushed it up and down 2 or 3 times. And it just acted like it was gummed up, like just it needed a good lube job. But good lord, I ended up sat down at my job until like 6:30, 7 o'clock the other night, messing around with this press. And I'm at the point where I'm just like, I'm ready to walk away. I'm ready to call it a night. I'm just done. And my boss says, let's print these envelopes. I'm just like, oh god. He's like, what? And I said, I'm yelling at myself, otherwise I'm gonna yell at you. I'm gonna tell you what. Friday, I had so much other work to do, I wasn't able to get on that press and see if I could figure out what's going on with it. But I was able to finally get those envelopes printed that day. Had to stay there very late. Trapper Dude was not happy when I got home that night. Trapperdo is the kind of dog that if he's not fed at 5 p.m., he will literally sit there and start biting you or barking at you or just being a complete turd butt until he gets fed. Tonight, my brother was leaving. He wanted food so bad. He was barking at me. He came over and started biting at my leg, pulling on my pants like, feed me, feed me. I'm like, I'm going to feed you, but your uncle's leaving. And he wants to go chase his uncle out the driveway. So I'm like, what do you want? Do you want food or do you want to go chase your uncle? So he ate half of his food and then went and chased his uncle out the driveway. That's like his tradition. Every time my brother comes over, Trapperdo chases him out the driveway. And then my brother tells him goodbye at the driveway. The relationship my brother and my dog have. I'll tell you what. My brother loves my dog, and my dog loves my brother. They're like two peas in a pot. I tell you what, they are. They are. Yeah, get those two together, you're bound to have a good time. You are bound to have a good time, especially when my brother leans over to go do something. Trapperdo will walk straight up to my brother and just give him the biggest, nastiest ear slurps he can give my brother, and my brother's just like, yeah, you just had to give me those slurps. You just had to give those slurps. Yep, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. Everybody seems to be lurking and working, which is completely fine. I love to lurk and work in other people's live streams. Half the time, you won't even see me comment or talk at all. Or I will go in and I'll say, hey, how's it going? And I'll talk to everybody for a few minutes and then I'll lurk and work. And then by the time they're getting off, I'm like, oh, bye. I feel like I sat there for like 5 hours straight and did diamond painting. And like, were they seriously live that long? Did I seriously sit here and diamond paint for that long? Although I've been working a lot with resin lately. I am absolutely loving it. I got for Monday I need to do a patriotic beauty pin and bagging that I got. Oh my god, it is stunning. You were so nice. Oh, thank you. I try to be. My mama raised me to be nice. Us boys were always raised to be nice, kind, and courteous to our elders. And if we weren't, mama would tear it up. Oh man, so anybody want to know what my candy of choice is tonight? I've been waiting for somebody to ask that. I'm still rocking my Patriotic Beauty pin right now. This one. Its name is Vicky. It's named after my mama. And using patty wax. Or no, I'm not using patty wax. I don't use patty wax. What the hell am I talking about? I don't like patty wax. What the hell am I talking about? I haven't used patty wax for probably like 8 months. Um, Eating mom's peanut brittle. Good lord, I miss some peanut brittle. This stuff is good. Yes, please. Yes. Sure. What am I supposed to tell you? I seriously just had a major brain fart. Oh, your candy. That duh. Like like uh yeah. I'm eating white chocolate peanut M&Ms. My absolute favorite. Although my little brother, like, I opened this bag like an hour or two ago, and my little brother, he had a field day with it. Yeah, I remember it was candy. I forgot what I was talking about for a second. It's candy. So, white chocolate M&Ms, peanut M&Ms, so good. I absolutely love them. Peppermint dark. You don't like white chocolate? Man, white chocolate's so good. I love white chocolate. It is delicious. Right now, I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. Before I went live, I had a big old huge glass of eggnog. Oh my Lanta. Let me tell you what. I love Christmas just for the eggnog. Man, oh man, oh man. My favorite time of the year just because of the eggnog. Yuck. I knew it. I knew there was going to be somebody that said yuck. I think last Christmas you said yuck. I don't know. I'm one of those people. I'm like super picky at everything I eat. I'm like super duper picky. But eggnog has been something that I've been drinking since I was a kid, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, my mom used to make peanut brittle, and that stuff was so good. She used to make it for my papa all the time. I'm like, Mom, can I have a piece of this peanut brittle? No, that's for your papa. I'll make you a batch later. And I've never seen that batch later. So I used to go over to grandma's and papa's. Grandma, I know mom made that batch of peanut brittle for papa, but you think I can get a piece of it? My mama said no. And she's, sure, baby, I'll go get you a piece. Got my ways around getting it. My grandma. Love white chocolate too. I miss sodas and can't drink. Yeah, I absolutely love eggnog. I don't know why. It it just knowing how it's made is like, ew, that's gross. But for some reason, I love it. And I love the Dairy Gold brand. I do not like the other brand. The Dairy Gold is like, it's the best. It's got like the most flavor to it. It's just, It reminds me, eggnog reminds me of buttermilk. My grandfather used to drink buttermilk all the time. Like my grandfather would drink buttermilk by like pints. It's like, ugh. I remember the first time I tried buttermilk. My papa said, "Hey, while you're over there, can you give me my buttermilk?" And I was like, "Yeah, Papa." So I grabbed him his buttermilk. He's like, "You ever try buttermilk?" I said, "No." He's like, "You should try some." I was like, okay. Yeah. That went in the mouth and out the nose. That was disgusting. But my papa, he would drink it every day. And he would drink like a pint of that stuff. He would take it, put a bunch of salt and pepper on it, and just drink the crap out of it. I used to go, ugh. Oh, that sounds good, Regina. Hi, Caitlin. How are you? Yeah, my papa used to drink it straight. He would put it in a glass and he would put pepper all over the top of it and some salt and he'd just drink it. He would drink, I don't even know how the hell he drank this shit. Hey, I got extra time. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. So, uh, night Harvest Moon. Have a great night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for the thumbs up. Pancakes. I've never tried for pancakes, but it makes good pancakes. I've tried buttermilk waffles, buttermilk biscuits. Oh god, I love me some biscuits. I need to make me some biscuits and gravy tomorrow morning. That sounds so good. Get up in the morning and make me some fresh sausage. And then make me some bombdiggity.com gravy. Put that sausage in the gravy. Get all nice and together. And then get nice and thick. Love me some. Oh, awesome, Danielle. Thank you. I got a copyright strike for that video, but whatever. I just had to take the monetization off of it. I didn't understand it because it was music I bought, and I put the guy's name to the music and where I got the music from in the freaking in or the description box, but they still sent me a copyright thing. It's like, oh, whatever. For stupid music. But yeah, I just bought that two CDs of uh Native American music. One's Native American war music, and the other one is drums and flutes. And it's absolutely gorgeous. We'll sit and listen to. I wish I could find someone that had fresh cow milk. I don't have any fresh cow milk. We have cows or steers, I should say, but no fresh cow milk. Well, it would probably be delicious. Buttermilk biscuits, make them occasionally. Hi, Shirley. How are ya? No, making butter isn't very easy at all. We used to make goat's butter because my aunt and my cousin had goats. We used to make goat butter. It was pretty good butter. Not a fan of of some of it. It's just, I don't know. It always tasted funny to me. It always reminded me like the smell of the poor goat that just stunk like urine all the time. God, those things stink. I got to go ride the neighbor's horse the other day. That was so much fun. Actually, the neighbor's horse, and I seen her at the store, and she was like, "Hey, Jeremy, how's it going?" It's good. How are you? And she says, "Good. I'm heading out to go ride the horses at the arena down the road because there's an arena down my road." And she lives next to me, and we go down there and ride the horses. I was like, "Oh, awesome! What time are you going riding? Maybe I'll come down and hang out with you." So she told me she brought me a horse. I absolutely enjoyed getting out and riding. So much fun. I miss horses. I want a horse so bad, but my dad thinks that horses are rough on fences and eat too much and it would eat you out of house and home. I'm like, Dad, give me a break. You're talking to a person that worked a full-time job and went to college and raised cows, goats, and multiple horses when I was in high school. Trying to plug my phone in. Sorry for shaking. So don't sit there and say I can't afford it. I can completely afford it. One horse ain't gonna eat that much hay, especially when we have property. I can put the horse out into a paddock or a field, and it can eat all of the hay or grass that's out there for the horse. That was fun. Oh yeah, it was a blast. You made good goat cheese. I don't know what kind of goat cheese they made, but it always, to me, when I ate it, it always tastes like the billy goat. And I just didn't like it. Didn't like it very much. I'm gonna ride a horse again. So much fun. It's such an awesome therapy to ride a horse. There's just something about it. Y'all kind folks. Chickens. Yeah, we have chickens. We have chickens, goats, cows, um, dogs, of course, bunch of cats. Got 4 different barns here on the property, so got lots of barn cats. And it doesn't help that we have a cat sanctuary across the street. Let me tell you what, that was the worst thing that they could have ever put over there. I I agree with what they're doing. I agree with their they're taking all these stray cats and they're taking them and putting them into a sanctuary. So they have this big, huge enclosed room for the cats to stay in. And uh, they have the entrance of the sanctuary is one door. So the cats escape all the time. And when the cats escape, they don't pay any attention to catching them. So we have cats everywhere. It is ridiculous how many cats we have show up on this property. On a daily basis, we could have 100 different cats show up on this property. I have trail cameras up on this property, and I have more pictures of damn cats than anything. And I understand why they come here is because my dad's wife's got food out for cats, her cats, so they come here. It's like we have taken so many cats down to Haven Humane here in my town has a program that they run. So if you catch a stray cat, good night, Sister Diamond Lady. Have a great night. Love yous. So if you take a stray cat into them, it's $30. They will spay or neuter the cat and give it its vaccines. So it's really cheap and affordable. Only thing is you have to make sure it's in a live animal trap when you take it to them, because they will tranquilize it in the cage and pull it out, do the work on it, and then bring it back to you. So we have caught several of the cats and had them fixed because the sanctuary doesn't have anything to fix the cats. They have like cats running around, like little teeny tiny cats having babies, and it's just like, this is ridiculous. You guys have to do something about this. We have fought it, and they do nothing about it. I told my dad, Good night, Sunny Bell. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming. Told my dad, I said, man, a lot of people probably don't care about the cats. They just probably just shoot them or do something stupid with them. But I said, they come here because they know they can get fed. And they know we ain't gonna bug them, besides maybe chasing them off if they start a fight, because there's a lot of cat fights in my neck of the woods. Cat fights all over the place. Bet you can stick your head outside right now and you can probably hear a cat fight. I have to, when I get up in the morning, I have to walk over to the sliding glass door and look out the window or the door and make sure there's no cats outside before I let Trapper out, because I do not want Trapper catching one of those cats and killing it or hurting it. Plus, my dad's wife's cat comes over here, and I'm like, you better go home. You're gonna end up get hurt. But that's about it from me. I don't know anything else. Yeah, I love cats. I have a cat, but get them fixed unless you're planning on having babies. And a lot of people don't get their cats fixed. It's like, oh, it's okay. And the next thing you know, you got a house full of cats, and it's like my boss, he neighborhood cat that was like a stray, had litter kitties. They brought them in the house. They have the cats. They tamed them. Cool. She got outside before they could take her in to get her fixed, and then next thing you know, she's pregnant again, having more babies. It's like, good lord, too many cats for me. One cat is enough, and especially when it's a psycho kitty. Because Mary Jane has been a complete psycho kitty this week. Oh man, I tell you what. Her and Trapper have Evaughn said it the best. They're like Tom and freaking Jerry. Like all the time at each other's throats. Just like Tom and Jerry. Two crazy kids. Yeah, I as soon as I get an animal and it's of age to be fixed, it's getting fixed. Unless I have plans of breeding the animal for the good of the cause of the animal. Like Trapper. When I got Trapper, I got him actually for breeding. That was why I got him. I was going to use him as a breeder. Because my brother had a brown lab, or chocolate lab. So I was going to use Trapper to breed with Nellie. But Nellie got sick when she was so when I got Trapper, she was 3. So it was, by the time he got old enough to breed with her, she would have been at a good age to breed. But she had gotten sick and had liver failure, and we had to put her to sleep before we could do anything with her. And then that's when I went and got Trapper fixed. I was like, if I'm not going to have a dog to breed him to, there's no sense of him keeping his manhood, because I don't want a dog that's going to want to fight all the time. Although Trapper wants to fight all the time whenever he sees another dog. As long as it's a female, he's cool. Alright, I need to find out the color here. I'm going to go this little $7.97. So, a friend of mine, very sad. Why am I not finding $7.97? Oh, there it is. So a friend of mine, uh, apparently he had COVID and he didn't know about it. And apparently he was a carrier and didn't know he had it and didn't know he was carrying it because he didn't have any symptoms. And he went to his mom and dad's house not knowing he had it. And gave it to his mom and dad. His mom passed away the day before Thanksgiving, and his dad's in the hospital now. And it doesn't look like he's going to make it. So I was just like, oh my god, how could you deal with that? Like, I was devastated when I heard it because it's been a really good friend of my family for a while, and I was just like, how would you deal with that, knowing that you gave COVID to your mom and dad and killed? I was just heartbroken. I was just like, oh my god, this poor guy. He's got, and I know his mom and dad are at mental world. It just blows me away.
Okay, so I don't know why I started talking about that. It just popped into my head, and I was like, yeah, I forgot about that. Um, so hopefully his dad makes it. I don't know. Um, as of like Thursday of this week, he was in the hospital, and it didn't look like he was going to make it. Um, if he wants to be with my son's funeral for the next week, which usually in. Oh yeah, that's gonna be hard. Sure. Yeah, definitely gonna weigh heavy on him for a while. I know that because he was huge relationship with his parents. My heart goes out to him because that's gotta weigh heavy on him. Okay, so ah, yes, prayers for them. My Atlanta, my brain. I tell you, last like week or so, it's been. I don't know if I'm coming or if I'm going. It's like there's so much stuff going on, and it's good. I'm keeping busy and keeping in the right state of mind, and I'm not trying to get off track, you know. But it's like at the same time, it's like I feel like I'm go all the time. Where sometimes I'm just like, man, I just need a break. I just need to sit down for 5 minutes, take a break, and not be so go all the time. But sometimes my boss has different plans for that. I will, and you know, that's the thing about my boss. I like my boss. He's an awesome guy, but it's like I can I can be at work and like say I'm leaving the night before, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow I gotta do this, and this, and I gotta clean the shop up because it's a mess, and I gotta get all of this stuff organized, and I kind of play out my day in my head for the next day, and then I get to work, and I my boss is there, so I instantly just get going on what I had planned on getting going, and he comes and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm cleaning up the shop because it's a mess right now, and then I'm gonna go do this and do this." He's like, "Okay, stop everything you're doing, work on this." I'm just like, "See, this is where you need to tell me what you want me to do, because by the time I'm guessing, oh, what does he want me to do?" Every time I think I'm a step ahead of him and thinking, okay, I think I know what he wants me to do. He expects me to do today, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that done first. And then it's like, nope, don't worry about that. Come do this, and then do this, and do that. Uh, Friday, I was having an issue with the mailing job. I do a lot of mailing jobs at work, and the United States Postal Service deadline for taking bulk mail from us, which we're a mailing hub, is 3 p.m. So it's like 2:55, And my boss is like, well, hurry up and get that done so I can get to the post office. I'm like, you're not going to make it. Well, he got there just in the nick of time. The guy accepted it, but then told him, next time you show up past 3 o'clock, I'm going to turn your mail away. I don't understand why they turn the mail away. I don't see why they can't hold it and process it the next day. But that's their rule. So like my thing was I wanted to get the mailing jobs done first and have those out of the way, so when it come time to close to the end of the day, he can just take them and go to the post office and it's done. But his plan was to work on other stuff and then at the end of the day try to hurry up and the post office. And I'm just like, it just doesn't work. We're not planning this trip out right. We need to just take more time and figure out our day a little bit better. Like, don't run to Reading 4 times in one day. Like, it's just crazy. But that's why he's the boss. I just say, yes, sir, nod my head and move on. Although, there was a couple times this week it was driving me a little bonkers. Ain't gonna lie. Hello, Angie. How are ya? Yes, it does. Hey, Sister Principal Painter. How are you? So nice to see you tonight. How's your night going? My night's been fantastic. Just talking about work and my crazy dog. You guys missed some funny dog stories because my dog was a lunatic today. You doing okay? I'm doing pretty good myself. Can't complain. Got to spend the day with my brother, which was nice. I don't get to spend the day with him very much. We both work our own jobs and are always pretty darn busy. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. I'm ready for the week to start though. I got a lot of stuff to do again. Christmas orders for work are like everybody wants a last minute thing printed, and it's like, okay, that's gonna take 4 days. Well, can I get that in 2? No, I told you 4 days. Well, I really want to get those in the mail by Wednesday. Is that possible? I told you it would be Friday. It's like, you gotta argue with these people to get them to understand what's going on. You just got your dog. Okay. That's the best part of having a dog. It makes you happy. Trapper makes me happy every day. There's not a dull moment with that dog except for when he's sleeping. That's the only dull moment I will ever get with that dog. It's when he's sleeping. He saves me when my anxiety or depression is at its max and I'm ready to break. He pulls me back. I learned a very valuable lesson recently. I've always looked at it as I'm trying to think of a way to word this so you guys understand. So battling anxiety and depression mainly, but I've always wished that heaven had a visiting section so I can go up there and visit with my mom, have a talk with her, figure out some things that maybe I need to figure out. Well, I was always searching and trying to find a way to heaven when it's not a place I should be looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I learned I shouldn't be looking for heaven because I'm not ready to go. That's my take from this week, like this past month. Stop looking for it because I ain't ready to go there. Just live my life the way I need to live my life. As long as I got my dog, I'm in good shape. I'm great. My dogs are all good. My bulldog, and Chihuahua are all great. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, Mickey. No worries. Yes, Jeremy, that is true. Sorry, I'm late. Ah, no problem. How are you doing tonight? Hope everybody's having a wonderful night. I know I have had a fantastic one. Everybody's saying hi. Mickey and Sunshine, or Shine. I don't know why I said Sunshine. It was nice having sunshine at home today. It says it was supposed to rain all day long, but it was nice having sunshine because I needed to get firewood today, and I didn't get all the firewood I needed to get. I didn't get my porch stocked up like I wanted to, but I do have firewood. I'm not going to run out in the near future. I have enough for at least a week, but I wish I would have stocked up more. But I'll get up in the morning, and me and the trapper dude will go down and stock up on wood and love the blue color. Oh, this is $7.97. That's the blue I'm working on right now. But yeah, me and Trapper to go down, and he helps me get my wood. It gives him like a breath of fresh air to get out of the house and get out of the yard. And he gets out. He gets to go down and be by me where the wood barn is, and I can tie him up to a tree. That way he doesn't run off because he is known for escaping on me. He's not one to stay in one place for very long. So as I'm loading up my wood roll with wood, he usually gets tied up because if he doesn't, he'll be gone in literally seconds. And it's like I'll turn around and like Trapper, oh you little turd. And then I gotta go chase him down on the property and find him. before he gets anywhere close to the gate. Something that he hasn't learned yet. I mean, he's learned that he can't go past a certain point on the driveway, but he hasn't learned that when he's out with me that he has to stay close to me. He can't just take off running. But that nose of his gets him in trouble every time. How's Mary Jane? Mary Jane is fantastic. She's just fat, ornery, and sassy. That's Mary Jane for you. She's good. She's just fat, ornery, and sassy. This week she tried to think that she tell me how to where to sleep. Tried telling me I can't sleep in my own bed. She was like, "You ain't getting in this bed. You talking about it's my bed. I've been sleeping here for the last 2 hours. You ain't getting in this bed." Then I gotta push her over so I can get into my spot. Good night, sister adventure. Have a good night. So I can make sure I can get into bed before I can get into my spot where I have my electric blanket at, so I'm nice and cozy warm. And she gets up on my lap and she like goes to bite me in the face, and I'm just like, don't even do it, cat. I am not about to get bitten by you right now. If you want to be a little turd bucket, you can be a turd bucket. I don't care. Night, night. She's just a turd. That's all there is to it. She thinks once she gets in bed that it's her bed and I can't come in and get in my spots. She gets all pissed off when I have to move her out of my damn way. She's like, "Yo, wait a second. This is my bed." And then she starts getting pissy with me, and I'm just like, "Trapper, come get your sister." And then he jumps up on the bed, and she jumps over to the side, like, "Okay, I'm not doing anything. Wasn't me." Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh, that was you, Trapper. I'm so sorry. Love my trapper. Want to see my fat head? Let me unplug this. Take this out. There's beautiful colors in this thing, man. So gorgeous. A big old puppy. He's just like, wait, what are you looking at me, Dad? I'm tired, baby. Nope, he hasn't moved a muscle. He's tired. I told you guys, he got wore out. His cousins make him so freaking tired. Auntie says she loves you, fathead. 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 He is so tired. Chair potato. Yeah, this dog is so spoiled. He's got 2 chairs in this house. He's got this chair in my craft room, and then he's got a recliner in the living room. He is one tired puppy. He got to play with his three cousins today, which are my brother's dogs, and yeah, he is tired doggy. Yeah, the recliner in the living room, I actually got that from my dad, and I was like, I didn't have a recliner in my house, and I was like, I want a recliner. And he's like, well, I'm getting rid of this one. And I was like, sweet, I'll take it. So I got it, and then I like a week and a half later, I got Trapper, and then after that, Trapper was like, this is my chair. Do not touch this chair. So that chair does not get sitting in by anybody besides that dog. No, he doesn't recline in the chair. But he zonks out just like that right there. The big old babies. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. That would be fun. I mean, he probably would recline in the chair if I would have it to where he could. But I have it sitting up by the window because he loves sitting on the back of the chair and looking out the window. So, of course, I put it in front of the window so he can sit there and look out the window. Hey, that's my boy right there. I'd do anything for that dog. And I guarantee he would do anything for me. He is such a protective dog. That's why I've wanted to get another dog for quite a while now. It's just he is so protective over me in this house. If I brought another dog home, I think it may be a bad decision just because of how protective and territorial he is in this house. He may get used to it after a while. Your cats have their own chair. My dogs are always spoiled. My cat's spoiled too because every time I walk to the kitchen, she expects she's getting a damn treat. So every time I walk to the kitchen, she goes meow meow meow, and then I have to give her treats. And if I don't give her treats, she'll walk around the house and practically chase me and be sitting back there going meow 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 until I go and give her treats. And it's like, Mary Jane, I don't need to give you treats every time I walk into the kitchen, girlfriend. You're gonna be a fat kitty if I do. And you're already fat enough. But if you want to be fat kitty, go for it. Be fat kitty. And if you don't have the correct treats for the fat kitty, oh, the looks she gives you, she loves these little soft treats from Meow Mix or whatever the hell they are. I don't even know. They're little soft treats. She absolutely loves those treats. If you don't have those treats, sorry. Oh my god, my cat just ran to see who was meowing. Uh, it's funny. So yeah, she has special treats, and if you have like regular old treats that are like hard treats, they're not like the soft treats, she'll look at it and like go to pick it up to eat it, and then like look at it and then look at you like, what the hell are you trying to feed me? Yeah, I would have to slowly introduce them to each other. It's just, it would be hard, but I think Trapper would love to have a little sister. I found the dog I want. I just have to wait until the next litter, which sounds like it may be another year before that happens because she just had a litter um recently because the puppies just sold recently, so she won't be having any more puppies for a little while. But yeah, and then Trapper Do, he's got his own treats he has, and he is very meticulous with his treats. When we go to bed at night, he goes to the cupboard and waits for me to get his treats, and then he waits for me to get Mary Jane's treats, and then I give Mary Jane her treats, and then I go and get in bed. And that's the time where usually Trapper will come up and lay down beside me on the bed and let me love on him. And that's usually when I will give him his treats. And that's usually the only time that dog will let me freaking, like, he'll lay in bed with me. He'll practically lay on my chest and wait for me to hand him the treats. But as long as I'm sitting there loving on him and petting on him and giving him loves, he will sit there and wait for those treats. So it's like a bonus for me because I get extra lovin's from my boy before I get to give him his treats. Bro, Mary Jane is just trying to get plump for winter. Yeah, I bet. Oh, sweet dog. Yeah, that's the baby. Okay, I'm looking at the canvas sideways, so I need to go 7. Man, my boss was this week. He got some type of a flu bug, and I don't know why my throat is like super scratchy right now. All right, I just needed something to drink. What is going on? Oh, I got my cord wrapped up my foot. So I wore my mask literally like all day at work. Every time he'd walk by, I'd be like, "Don't come close to me. Stay over there with your sickness." And then we're eating lunch, and we're like sitting across the room from each other, and he gets up to do something on the machine, on the one printer, and I was like, "Hey, where's your mask? Put your mask on. You got the sickness, and I don't want it." He's like, "But I'm eating right now." And I said, "No, actually, you're not. You're messing around with that machine. So go put your mask on." So, like, every time I see him, put that mask on. I walk out with the hand sanitizer, squirt, 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 squirt all over his hands. It's like, "What are you doing?" I go, "Clean your hands now." I walk around with Lysol all day long and spray every freaking thing down. Every time he would touch something, it would get sprayed. Every time I touched something, it would get sprayed. There was one time I walked up to him and I about sprayed him. He goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "You gotta be clean. Because if you ain't clean, you're gonna spread this shit to me." I thought I had it for a second, but I never had what he had. And luckily, he never had anything like. At first, his wife was like, "Oh my god, it's COVID. You have COVID." But he never had a temperature or anything. And all he really had was a little sore throat. And he was like sick for like a half a day, and that was it. I think he was just trying to make excuses for not doing much work, but that's my theory behind it. Okay, what did I miss over here in chat? LOL. Cats and dogs can be good friends. Yeah, but my cat and dog are not good friends. Yeah, it was most likely allergies because he's got an allergy problem. We both have bad allergies. So that was my thing. I thought it was allergies. And I'm pretty sure it was allergies because he had some fresh honey at the shop. And I was like, "Hey, where'd this honey come from?" And he goes, "Oh, I got it in Cottonwood from the local guy down there that sells it." And I was like, "Oh, perfect. Take a tablespoon of this honey and eat it." He goes, "Well, that's a lot of sugar." I just shut up and eat it. So he took a tablespoon of sugar or honey, ate it. About a half an hour later, he's like, "Wow, I feel good. I don't have, I don't feel sick anymore." And I go, "You're welcome." And he goes, "You're welcome what?" And I said, uh, "It's local honey. Have you never heard the story behind that?" And he goes, "Story behind what?" And I said, "If you have allergies, if you get local honey that's in your area, and you take a teaspoon of it every day for the first beginning of like spring, you'll get used to all of the allergies that go around in the air because the bees are sucking that up." And he's like, "What?" So he did that, and then after that, he's like, "Man, I feel great. Why didn't I know about this?" I go, I don't know. Just relaying the knowledge that I know. Honey is amazing. I absolutely love honey. I get to stick the spoon right in the jar of honey, like Winnie the Pooh, and go and eat a big old fat spoonful of it. I love it. I eat spoonfuls of honey all the time. I'll grab a big old spoonful of peanut butter and a big old spoonful of honey, and I'm set like a happy camper. And everybody's like, "Oh my god, that's like a complete heart attack all in one package." Like, yeah, but when you're hypoglycemic, you don't care what you're eating, as long as it's sugar. Because gotta have that sugar. Ah, the uncrafted crafter says she buys that honey or buys honey for that exact reason. A lot of people don't know that. Hey Beth, what's up, sister? My sister is a beekeeper. Well, that's awesome. Put a spoon in my hot tea. Oh, I love hot tea. My mom was a huge hot tea person. My mom used to sit down every night before dinner, before bedtime, and have a cup of hot tea. And that was like one of our things. Like my dad would be like, "What are you doing up?" I'm like, "Mom's having a cup of hot tea, and I'm gonna have one with her." "Well, you better hurry up and drink that hot tea and get in bed." I'm like, "But Dad, it's my quality time with Mom." I was the only one that liked hot tea. But I love anything tea, so it don't matter. Sugar tea. Yeah, sugar tea. I love sugar tea. That's what they should call it. Iced tea, sweetened iced tea. They should call it sugar tea. Hmm. And actually, from what I understand, diabetes can be one of the best sweeteners. Yes, it is. I have heard that myself. I know if I go into one of my shock or whatever I go into with my hypoglycemic, I'll faint or I'll black out and I don't remember jack diddly squat. Usually a spoonful of honey will make me snap out of it. If I wake up and be like, "Give me a spoonful of honey," or a spoonful of even peanut butter. Peanut butter pulls me out of one of my thingies, my spells, whatever I have. Oh, there was a breeder that shut down. Oh, that's nice. Oh, there was a breeder that shut down. Oh, that's cute. Love tea. I keep honey sticks in my purse. Dramatic. Yeah, I love them honey sticks. Those things are so good. Canned meat and groceries has honey sticks. The story I told in my whipping chat the other day about Kent's meat and groceries. Every time I go there, I get me a honey stick. Love me some good old honey sticks. Usually before I even get out of the store, I have that honey stick in my mouth. My boss is like, "What are you doing?" I go, "I'm eating a honey stick." Why? That's just like straight honey. Isn't that sweet? Oh, yeah, but when you're hypoglycemic and you're feeling a little woozy and a little, whew, like, man, I feel like I could pass out. Anything works. He goes, "Oh, I didn't know you got like that. Fool, I about blacked out in front of you one day. You didn't even know I did. Oh my god." He goes, "Well, that explains why you eat so much junk food all the time." Yep, that would explain that very reason. I'm a junk foodaholic. I'm not a junk foodaholic. I do not like junk food. I don't eat junk food, but I do eat a lot of candy because I gotta have something to put into my system. And candy is the best way to go. I look for Pomeranian and Hmm. Yeah, that's sad. There's beef farms, or not necessarily beef farms, but there's the all around here's like, especially when you go into the woods, there's different areas that have they'll have little bee colonies all over the woods, and it's crazy because they'll have chain link fence or hot wire fencing around them so the bears can't get to the bees. I think it's funny. Hello, but lazy crafts. How are you, my niece? Okay, so we're gonna go with star. Star. 996. I gotta find 996. 996. Very beautiful baby blue. Too many bears. I'm tired. Just woke up. There you go. Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to wear out, but I slept pretty good today. I ain't gonna lie. I slept pretty darn good. Like, I woke up, I fell asleep in my chair last night. In the craft room, in my chair I'm sitting in right now. I fell asleep. Okay. I wake up, I go out, I shut down the craft room, I go out, I sit down in the chair in the living room because I have another office chair in the living room by the PlayStation. I was gonna play some PlayStation and then I just got so tired. I was just like falling asleep sitting there at the PlayStation. Next thing you know, I'm waking up at like 2 o'clock in the morning with my hand on my shoulder or my hand on my lap, like holding my head up, and I'm just like, my neck hurts. I'm like, what time is it? Ow! I can't. Oh, my neck hurts. What the frick did I do? And I realize I'm sitting in front of the computer or the TV. The TV is completely off. I'm like, what the heck? So I find my phone and I look at the clock. I'm like, what the heck? I fell asleep in this chair too. So I finally make my way to bed. And then Mary Jane did her little hissy fit. She's like, you ain't getting in this bed. I said, just get out of my way, cat. I'm ready to go to sleep. So then I go in my room, go to bed, get in bed. Next thing I know, I'm tossing, turning. I can't fall asleep. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I was sound asleep out there. Now I come in here, I can't go to sleep. So I get up, I get on YouTube, I start watching some videos. Next thing you know, I wake up at like 4:30 in the morning. Excuse me. And the video I was watching is still playing. Or I don't know if it was the same video I was watching or if it was on autoplay. I don't know. All I know is I woke up and the light was on in my bedroom and I was sound asleep. That's like, why do I keep falling asleep? Why can't I actually fully get to sleep, go to bed? Like I get into bed and I fall asleep and then everything's still on. I'm like, God bless America. I didn't even get to sleep for like maybe 2 hours and then I'm waking up because I forgot the light on like a dork. Oh, you're okay. I got a tickle in my throat. Ah, that's better. Get some coffee. Alright, brother. Jeremy, I got to get some sleep. Good night, brother. Good night, fathead. Love yous. Auntie says she loves you, Trevor. He's right here. Auntie says she loves you. Here, I'll show you one more time before you leave. Tell Auntie Kristi good night. Tell Auntie Kristi good night. Y'all these old big old BBs. I'm just a big old lover boy. Alright. Got it back in place. Alright, I gotta figure out what's my next color. Man. Don't smoke. Whatever you guys do. If you ever smoke, don't smoke. Smoking's bad for you. Trust me. I smoked for probably a good 15 years, and I regret every minute of that. Because asthma's a biatch now. I feel like I'm going all the time. Sucks. If you have the opportunity to not smoke, don't smoke. I should have learned from my grandma. I lost my grandma to cigarette smoke. She smoked cigarettes of like 40 years, and she passed away to a very horrible death. My last cig was 9/27/20. Congratulations, Danielle. My last cigarette was August the 12th, 2017. That was my brother's birthday, and me and him made a pact that we both quit smoking. We were on a fishing trip over in Trinidad, California, which is in Humboldt County. One of my very, 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 very favorite places to go. It's Humboldt. And we made a pact with each other. We quit smoking because it was better for us. Well, that didn't last long with my brother because he's smoking again. I give him shit all the time for it. He's like, oh, you just talk shit about cigarettes now because you don't smoke anymore. Yeah, I have that right. I quit on Halloween 2017. Awesome. Good job. I wish my brother would quit. He calls me a cigarette hypocrite now because I criticize him and anybody else I know that is smoking because it's bad. Has left my lungs in horrible condition. Have asthma. My doctor tells me all the time, you can't be going out and going to town and doing all the stuff like normal people are, especially with COVID. You gotta take care of yourself, Jeremy. I'm like, oh, Dr. Finch, I'm fine. I'm wearing a face mask. I'm fine. It's nice to have a doctor that cares about you, though. All right. I got one more color and I am done with this section. Just making sure everything's pushed down. And just give it a little. Yep. Okay, one more color, and that is. Good thing I look at the painting before I look at the schematic because I'm working the painting sideways. So that's gonna play a lot on what color I pick because there's a symbol that's it's a sideways arrow and a downward arrow, and they're really close to the same color, so I need the downward arrow. And that is 333. 333. 333. 333. 333. Oh shit. Knocked something over. Oh well. Almost done with this color. And then I can move on to the next section. So nice. Okay, whoa. Congratulations. I'm gonna stop smoking. You better stop smoking. It's not good for you. I was at my dad's in Kentucky on a 5-day vacation since 5-day cruise was canceled. Cross stitching 5 days, ran up 6 It's that's good. That's good. It's good to quit. You'll definitely see a huge improvement in your lung capacity. I did. I can wake up in the morning and I'm not stuffed up and I'm not like hacking up a lung like yeah. Just hacking up lungs is not fun. Hi Christina. Oh good night, Christina. Thank you so much for coming and lurking. I appreciate it. I like lurkers. And I like it better when they say hi or goodbye. It makes me feel better. Alright. Oops, I need one more. Uno más. Uno más. Uno más. Oh, better. Oh, better. I used that in a video one day. I said uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. And somebody's like, oh, do you know how to count in Spanish? I'm like, get to a certain number. I'm decent with it. No, I don't know. I don't remember that much from back then. My dad grew up next to a Spanish family, or not Spanish family, Mexican family, and they taught me a lot of uh a lot of their words, and a lot of them weren't very clean words. A lot of them were very dirty words. So when I was younger, I learned a lot of dirty words before I should have really learned any of those words. Oh my goodness, it's super sticky. You know what? It can just stay right there. It's fine. I'll just cut it. Love listening to your stories, Jeremy. Thank you. I appreciate you coming and listening. Hi, Jeremy. My first time here. I live in Humboldt County, born and raised. Awesome. Love Humboldt County. I lived in Arcata. I lived in Trinidad. I lived in McKinleyville. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it over there. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the show. I absolutely love Trinidad. And Humboldt County is just one of the best. Humboldt County, man, I remember the very first time I went and visited Humboldt County. I went over there with a girlfriend of mine. We went to go visit her family. And the first person I ran into who was like her cousin's brother or something like that. And they're like, come on in, man. Nice to meet you. And I walk in their house and they're like, well, we're going to go out on the back porch and have a cigarette. And I was like, okay, cool. So I walk out back on the back porch to smoke a cigarette. And there's like marijuana plants like all over the place. And I was like, holy shit, you guys don't get in trouble for this? And they're like, no, it's legal over here. We grow everywhere. I'm like, god damn. For real? That was like, uh, my mom passed away 20 years ago, and I went over there right after my mom passed away. So it's been a long time ago. It's been a long time since I've been over there. I went over there to Trinidad 3 years ago on a fishing trip. So good night, Sister Damarie. Much love to you. Have a great night. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. I'm going to start a new section here and see how much I can get done. So I need what's this color again? 995. This big old fat bag of 995. Gigantic bag. Lots of fun memories in Humboldt County. Lots of awesome parties over there. Oh yeah, those were the days. You can go down the beach and just Pam, okay. Welcome, Pam. A lot of fun memories over there, Humboldt. I remember when I first went over there, we went up through the redwoods, and we're actually heading to. Well, actually, not the first time I went over there. That was the second time I went over there with a different girlfriend. We went to Del Norte County, and first time I went through there, and I seen all those elk over there, and I was just like, "Holy good lord, this is a hunter's paradise." They were like all over the place. It's like, where the heck did all the elk come from? Now I know they come from Humboldt. We have elk here too, but not like Humboldt has elk. It's probably actually more closer to Del Norte than it was actually Humboldt, but to me it was Humboldt. Yeah, anyways, lots of good memories over there. And then some not so great memories, but those make for some awesome memories for me. Okay. Good night, good night, good night. Just make sure I didn't miss anybody. I actually got a new shirt this week from Mrs. Coffee. That's a Humboldt shirt. I opened it and I was like, I got a Humboldt shirt. I haven't had a Humboldt shirt in so long. Got a Humboldt shirt on it. It's got a Native American salmon on it. So cool. Oh man, I got so much to think about. Oh, you live in Fortuna? I've been to Fortuna. I've went on a charter boat out of Fortuna. It's beautiful over there. I've been to Fort Braggs. That's a lot further down the way, but I've been all over out there. Good old memories. Man, I need to go back out on another fishing boat. Been waiting for the ocean to, or probably springtime before I try to go back out, because usually the best time to go fishing, in my opinion. Unless I want to go crabbing or something, and then I gotta go a little bit later. But well, yep. That's awesome. I've met so many people from YouTube that live close to me. One YouTuber I watch, him and his daughter do reaction videos to music, and they live right here in my town. And it's like, what? And then I've met a handful of people that live in my town, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy. I actually met a kid that I knew in high school, but I never really talked to him or hung out with him, but I knew him because he rode the same bus home as I did. And he has a YouTube channel, and I'm just like, for real? I guess everybody these days is making a YouTube channel, and I don't have any problem with that. I just say, work hard, it pays off. That's my motto. Work hard, it pays off. Thank you. Stores of sell marijuana handling samples. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Are you still in California? Yes, I am. I am in Redding, California. I don't know if you know where that's at. I am about 2.5, maybe 3 miles from, or 2.5, maybe 3 hours away from Arcata. Nope, I like watching all y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. Yeah, I lived over on the coast for a few years after my mom passed away. It was kind of like something I had to do to get away. My dad tried to make me pay rent, and my mom always had a policy with us kids. As long as we were working, we could live at home rent free. But we had a lot of chores. So after my mom passed away, my dad decided that he was gonna charge me and my little brother $400 a piece to live in the house I grew up in. And I was like, well, why should I pay you anything? And then that's when me and my little brother moved out and went and bought, or went and rented our own house. It was fun, but crabbing's so much fun. Sounds cool. Love Miss Coffee. Yeah, I love Miss Coffee. She's one of my sisters here on YouTube. She is awesome, awesome person. Sister Cassie, hi. Thank you so much for the links. Okay, so I do have a Treasure Studios art affiliate link, which Sister Cassie put it in there. Save yourself 15% off orders over $40. And then my Facebook group for all of the crafty goodness is over there. Make sure you answer the questions and it will automatically put you into the Facebook group. If you don't answer the questions, you will have to be approved by one of my moderators. And most of the time, the moderators will just give you the boot. And then my Patreon and my Instagrams. Thank you so much, sister. Better late than never, brother. Yes, that's true. Better late than never. That's a good motto because I know I'm a stickler when I come to work. Like my boss is always like, "Why are you here early? Why do you get here at the same time every day?" I was raised when I come up, when I was brought up, I was raised. You go to work early. Be there 10, 15 minutes earlier than you're supposed to. Because you never know what could happen. So when I go to work, I'm 15 minutes early to work every single day. I was born and raised in southern Humboldt. Garberville. Nice. Know exactly where Garberville is. I've lived in Reading my whole life, except for about 2 years when I lived in Humboldt County. Those were the good old days over at Humboldt. They were just, everybody was just so nice over there, so welcoming. Like I would just meet people on the beach, and people would be like, "Hey, bro, you want a beer? You want this? You want that? You want food?" Oh, what's up, Miss Coffee? How are you, sister? I'm doing fantastic. Just jibber jabbering away over here talking. We have had a pretty good night tonight. Telling some crazy stories about Trapper because he was a hellacious boy today around his cousins. And right now, actually, for like the last hour, he's been out like a light, sleeping like a baby. Sounds like a good time. We've been having a pretty good time tonight. Cool deal. Crafting away. Yes, I've been playing with resin. I'm really loving resin right now. I'm not like full bore like playing with resin like some people, that's all they do is resin, resin, resin. I'm still doing multiple other crafts, but I still am playing with the resin. I think it's another awesome stress reliever. Believe it or not, I just when I'm playing with resin, it feels like it's just so calming to me. This is a piece I made the other day. It's a lid to a little trinket tray, and I think it turned out so cool. Just crazy looking. It's like almost like a dragon eyeball. It's like, and then the back looks completely different. It's crazy looking. And then I don't have anything else here. Right now, I'm in the process of making a rainbow colored heart trinket dish. So it's right now it's got blue, green, red, and my last layer is probably gonna be black. And then I got the same thing for the lid for that. I don't know where all my other pieces are at, but I've really enjoyed playing with it. I'm glad to hear that, Cynthia. Sometimes my brain is just going 100 miles an hour. I can't think straight. But I'm glad I'm entertaining tonight. The stories have been good tonight, especially the stories of Trapper. Trapper was a nutbag today. Trapper took off running from about 100 yards away, took off running straight at the cows that were walking down the fence line. And then my brother's dog ran over and barked at the cows. And the next thing you know, Trapper Dude took off running straight for my brother's dog and ran straight into my brother's dog and like threw my brother's dog about 10 feet on her ass. And then she gets up and gives him a big old growl across his face and like shows her teeth to him, and he's just like, he walked away from her like, whoa, you crazy. That's the kind of shit Trapper's done all day. When him and his cousin get together, they're like bulls in china cabinets. Watch out. Get in their way, they'll just straight run you over. Trapper was so excited when we walked out back to go take him out to go to the bathroom a while ago before my brother left. His black lab walked down the steps, and she got down to the last step, and then she jumped down to the concrete. Well, Trapper jumped off of the top step of the porch, which is the same level as the porch, which is about hip height to me. He jumps off of the porch, clears all of the steps, and then lands on top of Thule, and then lands on the ground, and then turns the ground and grabs a hold of her face and starts ripping on her face like they were in the middle of a battle. I was just like, what are you doing? You do not need to chew on your cousin's face. Yeah. That's all that dog has been doing since I've been live for 2.5 hours. He hasn't moved an inch. He has not moved an inch. He got up and turned from that side to this side, and that's about it. He's tuckered out. Baby boy is tired. But I got another section finished on this painting. I'm moving right along. I'm really enjoying it. Although the The 310 diamonds over there, I'm not really enjoying them because they've been a pain in the butt, but what do you do? D West, hello. What a sweetie. Yeah, him's a sweetie pie. He's out like a light. Mrs. Coffee, of course, that would work last night. Like the cricket. I was supposed to get a cricket from my sister, and then the last I talked to her, which was the other day, and she said her husband wants to keep the cricket and turn it into a wood burner. And I was like, say what? Hey, how the hell are you going to turn a cricket into a wood burner? I want to find out, though. I want to see how he does it. Because that would be legit. A wood burning cricket? I was like, how is this? Is this something that is possible? I have to get it done by Christmas. That painting is so cute. She's all jamming out on her music. Just don't bother me. I'm jamming to the music. Oh man. You have a cricket and you've only used it once. Glass etching would be freaking rad. That's something that I have actually looked into doing. But man, that is so time consuming. But it definitely looks like it would be something that would be fun. Because it's basically like you're just engraving glass. I don't know. I have too many crafts as it is right now. I don't need any more. No, I was talking to my sister Stacy, and she's like, "I don't need any more crafts." And I was like, "Yeah, me neither." Nope, we've got enough. Between diamond painting, wood burning, and coloring, and now resin. Yeah, I got enough. Not with the cricket. It only takes a few minutes. Oh, show you. Ooh, she's doing okay. Her and the fam are going through a lot right now. I'm not gonna say anything about it, but they're going through a lot right now. Um, some prayers sent their way for sure. They're good, but family's dealing with some stuff. Oh yes, Native American beading. I truly I haven't worked on that in a while, and that video I did on Friday, I truly enjoyed that. Although I didn't get very many views on that video, but I don't care. I'll continue to do it. If it gets views or not, I don't really worry about it. I got a copyright on that video, but whatever. It's because the music I had in the time lapse. I paid for the music. I figured I could use it, but evidently not. I just demonetized it, and they haven't said anything about it, so I just let it go. Yeah, I heard from good old boy the other day. He messaged me, but I was so busy with work, I didn't answer his message. But yeah, he's doing okay. Um, last time I talked to him, he lost his dog. She passed away. Princess passed away, and it was very heartbreaking for him because his wife got him that dog, and his wife passed away a few months ago. So it's very hard for him. I talk to him every couple of days if I got time. I need to start making more time to message him and see how he's doing. Yeah, I disputed it. They told me to demonetize it, and it's fine. But then they said it's at the same point. They said it's not really a copyright strike. It's a warning saying that the music I used was owned by somebody. I don't know. It was kind of stupid. So in a sense, the email I got, it said, "Oh, if you demonetize the video, you can keep it up." And then I was like, "Well, I put the person who sings the Native American music in the description box. That way, it was there." But I guess that didn't matter. I was playing it the other day at work, and my boss is like, "What the hell are you listening to?" I go, "Hey, leave me alone. This is my music. This is what calms me down, and some of it hypes me up, but this is what calms me down." And then like after like 5 minutes of playing it, he walks over and shuts it off. I'm like, "Don't touch my phone. I am playing this music right now so I don't punch you in the face," because he was annoying. Me and my boss had some disputes this week. I got in trouble for the F-bomb a couple of times. When I'm listening to music, it is so easy to slip up and drop the F-bomb, and I always forget how loud I can be when I drop the F-bomb because I'm just rocking away listening to my music, and then I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, "Fuck!" And my boss just gives me that eye, and I'm just like, "Oh shit, that was loud. Didn't mean to be that loud." Oh, awesome. Well, they said it wasn't even like it was just a warning, and they said if I leave it up, they will take it down, but if I take the monetization off of it, it's fine. I didn't really know what they meant by that, but I just unmonetized it and let it go. I don't know. I'm still learning the whole thing over here. I've only been on YouTube for 2 years, but I still don't know all the old ins and outs about everything. I'm still trying to figure out how to use the damn freaking new Creator Studio. I can't find anything that I used to be able to find on it. Seems like once you get used to where something's at on it, they go, "Oh, yeah, guess what? We're gonna change that." Now you can't find a damn thing. Yep, there, you're welcome. And I'm like, "Damn it! It was right here. I used to go right here and get that." No, not no more. You can't do that. Ain't happening. I get these all the time. I just use it. Right. Proof is not right to this. Okay, I'll have to do that. Oh, my chair's hitting you guys up there. Sorry. Yeah, I get them every once in a while when I use music from like a editing app or something, and I'm like, I'm using this editing app. You think the music that would be on the editing app would be copyright free? But no, it's not. It's not. You gotta pay for it. If you want to use it, you gotta pay for it. I'm just like, yep, I ain't paying $30 to use your stupid song. Sorry. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Chopper Dude is still out like a light. I'm gonna be out like a light as soon as I hit my bed because I didn't sleep very well last night. And then I was up super early this morning because of Trapper. He heard me wake up and he was like, hey, can I get let outside now? Well, Jeremy, good to meet you. I'm a subscriber now. And I'm watching your videos. Bye. Well, thank you, Pam. Good to meet you. So awesome. I met somebody that lives in the same state as me that's not too terribly far away. That's awesome. Hope you have a great night. I've met so many awesome people on YouTube land. It's just awesome. I just wish there wasn't so much bullying going on in the world today. You know, we're all here doing the same thing. We can't get along for just a little while for permanently. Thank you. You're welcome. I will definitely have a good night. As soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go drink me some more eggnog and crash out like a light. Mm, 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 mm. I love me some good old eggnog, y'all. Eggnog is the best. I know a lot of people say, yuck, eggnog. I like it. It's about the only thing that really reminds me of Christmas. Eggnog. There is still bullying, dear God. We're adults, people. Yeah. Ah, grape Kool-Aid. Mmm. This shit's good. Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous. Bullying, talking shit behind people's backs. It's like, we're not in high school anymore, folks. It's ridiculous. Oh, man. I need an inhaler. I don't have one in here. I like eggnog too. Some. Got some in the fridge right now. Yummy. Yeah, my doctor gave me a new inhaler. He said, time to update you on inhalers.
I like the flavor of it now. It tastes like orange. It's like the first time I took a of it, I was like, "Whoa, this tastes like a freaking orange soda or something." What the hell? I never remember having an inhaler that you can taste like the orange in it. It's pretty cool. You can't, or you like to taste the eggnog, but you just can't handle how thick it is. It's got that good thickness to it, like buttermilk. Like my papa used to drink buttermilk all the time. Yeah, see, Mrs. Coffee's like, ugh, yuck, it is too thick. I love, I don't know, I just love the taste of eggnog. I have a half gallon in my fridge. I just walk up to it, give it a little shake, and just open the cap of it and just drink away. So yummy. Running out of diamonds over here. Anyways, yeah, it's triple C thick. It's thick. Oh man. I remember when I was little, my brother bought the samplers. He didn't take it to the party. Let's just say it was a shitty night for him. Oh, oh man. Oh, come on, Trey. I got too much diamonds in there. Too many diamonds in the tray. Oh yes, that would have been gross for sure. Let's see. So I gotta go. I should have went when I went grocery shopping on Friday. I should have bought stuff to make a cooking video, but I didn't think about it. I I got to good old Wally World, and I was just like, oh, for freaking Christ's sake, Christmas shoppers. Ugh. So I spent the next like 2 hours fighting Christmas shoppers, trying to grocery shop. I had other shopping to do too, so I was like, do I go to the grocery store and then go to Walmart later, or just go to Walmart and kill two birds with one stone? And yeah. Good night, Dane. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a great night. Woo! You a legit diamond painter there, the crafter. Just finished one. You want to start one? Whew, I would be taking a little break. It is good to take breaks. I learned that. That's why I have multiple crafts, because if I get burned out on diamond painting, I can be like, oh, let's go play with resin. Okay, now all the resin's being held up because all the molds are full.
So let's go color, or let's go wood burn, or let's go Native American beat. Yeah, too many choices. What to choose? Don't know. Welcome, Carla. Carla Simmons. Welcome to the live. Enjoying it so far. Well, thank you. Welcome, welcome. I don't know what to do for a video for. So the people out there that watched my video with the multi-craft ink whip and chat, did you guys like that video? Because I did diamond painting, wood burning, and coloring in that video. And I've been thinking about doing that more often. I had a couple people complain about it. They're like, oh, I just want to watch diamond painting. Okay, well, I do multiple crafts, so sorry, it's my channel, my content. Excuse me. Hi Casey, sorry I'm late. My daughter has me on FaceTime. No worries. Yeah. That's why I told the one person, I said, you know, you could watch the diamond painting part over and over again. Or you could just go look through my channel, find a whip and chat, and go watch it. Because, you know, like, usually when it says crafting, people have multiple crafts. They just don't do one thing. Oh, come on, Diamond. Being a little turbulent over here. There we go. Yeah, I just don't understand people. They want, and then when you give it something that they ask for, they go, I don't like watching that. Sorry, don't tell you. You asked for it. Excuse me. Give Trapper Dude hugs and kisses from there. Will do. He's laying right beside me. God, I have a tickle in my throat. It just does not want to stop for some reason. First, I thought it was like allergies or something because loaded up like a little. This is a little tickle. Better not turn into anything more. I'm gonna kick my boss right in his chins. Exactly, sister. There's that. I don't know why I read that, sister. I've read that too. Oh, imagine. Yeah. Same sister, not all the time, but the bad. I like taking breaks from diamond paintings because, especially like the last 4 paintings that I've worked on have all been squares. So a break is much needed from time to time. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love squares, but my next painting is going to be around. I have too many square paintings. I need to start looking at more rounds, which I don't have a lot of options for rounds unless I order it from Treasure Studios Art. Then I can order it in round or squares, or I can order it as a rhinestone kit. Thank you everyone for the welcome. You're welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just don't understand. People put in requests, they want something, and then I do it, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to watch that. Can I give you some wine with that cheese, please? I don't know. Craziness. I am more partial to round with less 3 square. Exactly. I don't watch a whip and chat. I'm not gonna be like, okay, let's watch it. Oh my god, she placed 10 drills. Oh, now 12. No, 13. Oh, well, no, now she pulled out a 15 placer. I'm going to be working at the same time as that person's working, whoever I'm going to be watching. Crackers and cheese. Yummy. Exactly. And that's like live streams. People don't understand. When I go to a live stream, I'm a lurking worker. I may go in, I may go, hey, how's it going? Say hi to everybody, and then I'm instantly like working alert and I'm getting shit done. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be in there talking and ain't gonna be getting a damn thing done. What's the point of that? I want to listen to the stories the person's telling me. I want to listen to whatever they got a jibber jabber about. A lot of jibber jabbering going on. Yep. Ah, Mrs. Coffee, who's in the chat? I don't know. Subscribers sometimes they're hard to please. They ask for something and then you give what they wanted and then they don't like it later. Don't get it. Yeah, I listen to whipping shots all the time. When I'm at work, I listen to whipping chats. Do I watch it? Hell no, I do not watch it. It is in my pocket, and I have my Bluetooth speakers on, and I'm just working out, getting my work done, listening if somebody jabber about whatever their day was about, and how life has been, and how's their family doing, and what their dog's doing, or, whatever. And then I'm like, cool, thanks for the great stories, and okay, now who else can I watch? Or listen to, I should say, because I don't watch it. Yeah, straighten your butt up here. Sorry, just saw her. You saw who? Miss Bobby here? Oh, yeah, Mrs. Bobby here. Man, my allergies feel like they're kicking my ass all of a sudden. There's no AC running anywhere. I don't know why my allergies would be going all haywire. You guys ever have issues with allergies with AC units? I don't know why, but me and my mom were the same way. We can go to Mervin's. Mervin's. It's been ever since there was a Mervin's in my town. we can go to Mervin's. And as soon as I walk into that place, I'm coughing, I'm sneezing, I'm throwing a fit, allergy fit, because I'm allergic to that AC unit. I don't know why, but I'm allergic to it. Hey, Mrs. Coffee. Yep, listening, groom dogs, hardly watch, no work to get done. Yep. So, I don't know what the hell I was just talking about. But I used to help my aunt groom dogs because my aunt was a dog groomer. And oh, Mervin's. Mervin's is a clothing store, like a household goods store. They had clothes, shoes, they had household stuff. So every time we would walk into the Mervyn store, my allergies and my mom's allergies would just go absolutely haywire. We would start coughing, we would start sneezing. It was like clockwork every time we walked into that store. But they closed. Excuse me. Several years ago. It used to be an awesome store because they used to have awesome deal on clothes. You remember Mervin's? We used to always go buy our shoes or clothes. It was there or Gottschalk's, or it was it Gottschalk's? Gottschalk's? I think it was Gottschalk. I think that's how he called it. My mom had a my mom always took us school shopping for clothes at Gottschalk's or Mervin's. And Gottschalk's for us, we had to go an hour down the road to go to Gottschalk's. And my mom had a credit card for there, and we'd always go there and freaking max out the credit card on school clothes. 3 boys, I mean, we went through a lot of school clothes. Now I know which 2 symbols are. I got this. Yeah, I had 2 symbols throwing me off on this earlier. Actually, there's 3 symbols that was throwing me off on this earlier because they're all arrows. 1 arrow goes down, 1 arrow goes up, 1 arrow goes left. Why 3 arrows? I don't know. That needs to be fixed. Um, yeah, it's a pain in the butt, especially because I'm working on the canvas sideways, so it's laying sideways. So I keep having to look, like cock my head to the side and be like, okay, I'm working on it this way, so I want this one. Yeah, those little corner symbols on these. Yeah, this is a TSA though, and they have them on here. Drives me nuts because 2 of them are like almost the same color. They're like a light bluish gray color. It's like, why would you do this? Do it to frustrate me. Frustrating. So I don't know if you guys heard the story about Tim in my whipping chat this week. Was it this week? I think it was this week. But I went and seen Tim again. Tim's a cool kid. He's his hand's doing a lot better. He's healing up nicely. Okay, I had a hard time. I don't doubt it because I sometimes find things upside down. Yeah, I rotate my painting whatever which way it's easy for me to work on it, and it's can be confusing sometimes because you never know which way you're gonna work on it. That's why I'm always checking what way I'm working on it before I go and move anything. Oh, I should probably go check my fire. My fire is probably almost out. The house don't feel too bad right now, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow, y'all. It's supposed to rain for like the next 14 or 15 days, something like that. I'm like, hallelujah. Rain on the rain. We need it. It still feels like right now, it still feels like it's almost like a early spring because it's like it's been in the 70s all day long, and it's like I don't think Mother Nature knows what it wants anymore right now because it can go from being like 80 degrees to like 60 degrees in like a couple of hours. It's like, how are you lost right now, Mother Nature? Because it's supposed to be raining and cool, and it's like 75. It's sunny. I think Mother Nature is a little lost. How's the weather where you guys live? Some of y'all probably got snow. It would be too bad to get multiple corners sometime when the DP side up or down. Y'all behind. Oh yeah. We're supposed to get a chance of rain slash snow mix. Here in Virginia, we can smell the snow coming. It was about 60 degrees today. Oh, you're in Ohio. My family's from Ohio. Go Buckeyes. Um, it snowed here. Oh, nice. Mary Ann, turn your drills to watch the campus. Make matching symbols easy when you turn the campus. Oh, nice. It was warm and super windy here in Indiana today. May sleepy, time for bed, LOL, 2 a.m. here in New York. Have a great night. Everyone, it was fun. Thanks, Jeremy, for a good night. Night, Mrs. Coffee. Good night, Diamond Leaf D. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Have a great rest of your weekend. It rained and cooled down here this evening. I'm in SoCal. Weather is dropping. Yeah, supposed to supposed to come in and rain for the next like 14, 15 days or something like that. So hopefully it does and we can get some good rain. Just up here in Oregon, it's cold and wet. Ah, you're from Oregon. You're the next state next to me. I love Oregon. Oregon is an awesome state. I like Oregon because I remember when I was younger, we used to travel through Oregon a lot, and Oregon was one of those states where you don't pump your own gas. They have gas pump tenants. When I was I'm born and raised in California, so I had no clue what the hell people were doing in Oregon. When we stopped to get gas, I was like, "Oh, I'll get the gas, Mom," and she was like, "Okay." And I walk over and get the gas, and next thing you know, there's a guy walking over, and he's like, "How much you want?" I'm like, "I'll get it." He's like, "No, you can't." I said I'll get it. He says, "No, you can't." My mom's like, "Oh, shoot, I forgot. They pumped the gas for us." And I go, "Oh, okay." Takes all my fun away from the gas, but whatever. Fill her up. I don't know. This is coffee. 30 minutes from Rachel. Oh, nice. Did Rachel make it home? No, last I heard, she was in Florida with all the Floridians. I don't know. I hate it when people call people like that, like, "Oh, you're from California, so you're a Californian." I don't even know why I said that because I hate calling people like that. Like, awesome, she made it safely. Good to hear. Glad she made it safely. Man, I am starving for some reason. I ate so much food today, I don't even know where I put it all. I got up this morning, I was hungry. I was like, what can I eat? I just went grocery shopping, so I was like, man, I got fresh sausage. Ooh, gotta love me some fresh sausage. So I got up, I made me some fresh sausage, some eggs, some cheese, some fried taters, and then I remembered I had oh crap, tortilla shells, and I was like, oh snap, breakfast burrito, yum yum yum. So that's what I had for breakfast. Hi, Glitter Angel, how are you? Yep, she made it safely. And I'm gonna get up tomorrow morning and I'm gonna make me some sausage, biscuits and gravy. Mm-mm. They're Indiana or Hoosiers, but we're best with okay. People you're okay? Well, at least you're okay. It's good to be okay. It's bad to be bad. If that made any kind of sense at all. My brain is starting to get tired. Hoosier. Uh, that's a country western fake ass rapper singer guy. His name is Hoosier. Stupid. I was trying to think of the name of that person, but his name's Hoosier. That's why that sounds so familiar. Oh, I'm okay. I read that. Stop, Jeremy. It's 11:14 right now. Now you want to eat again? Hey, I'm thinking about food myself. I feel like I got a hollow leg today. Like I've eaten and eaten and eaten and eaten today. I just like even my brother for lunch. I made us big old huge uh. Why do you not want to stick there? I made us BLTs for lunch. Mm. Tell you what. I had two of them. My brother's like, "You hungry?" I go, "Yeah, real hungry." He was like, "I tell you had two BLTs, man." I go, "Yeah, I'm thinking about going back and making some more bacon and making another BLT." So shut up. I love a good BLT. Yum. Uh-huh. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up for your awesome host, Sugar Miss Love. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I get to talking with a funny accent sometimes. I don't know where it comes from, y'all. I had somebody ask me if I was from the South the other day in one of my comments. And they're like, "Are you from the South? Sometimes you sound like you're from the South." I go, "No, I'm not from the South. I'm from California, but all of my family comes from the South. I got two sides of my family that comes from Ohio, and one side of my family that comes from, well, my dad's side of the family all comes from Ohio. My mom's side of the family comes from Ohio and Tennessee, so we're all back that way. I picked up the y'all real good. Y'all. I use y'all all the time. I said something to my boss the other day, and he goes, "What'd you just say?" I said y'all better shut your mouth. He goes, "Huh? Y'all?" I go, "Yeah, y'all." He goes, "It's only me." And I go, "Well, then that makes a lot more sense then. Just shut up." Oh boy, thank you so much, sister, for all the links. Y'all, nah. It's like A, like the Canadians say A. Yeah, I listen to A lot because I have some Canadian friends. They like to say it a lot. I don't know how they come up with that word. It's like I don't even know how the hell you spell it. It's like AE or some shit. Like A. Like what does that even mean? Thank you so much, Sister Chris or Cassie. Yeah, I can't even read names. Yep. Got all of my links, my Facebook, my Instagrams, Trapper Dues. Yeah, EHA. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. Trapper Dues Instagram. I try to post a Trapper's Instagram every other day or so, but it's kind of hard to post a dog on Instagram when you only get so much stuff with the dog. Trying to think of new stuff to post for Trapper. It's always a challenge because whenever I think I have like the perfect shot of him, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a picture of him. I'm like, I'm getting ready. You're a Canadian? Nice. So I'm getting ready to take a shot of him, and I'm like, okay, I got the perfect shot of him. He's making a funny face at me, and then next thing you know, he stops. He drops his butt to the floor. He starts dragging his butt all over the floor. I'm like, get your damn butt off my floor. And then I look at the picture, and the pictures him dragging his butt on the floor. I'm just like, God, I can't even take one good picture of you, dog. This morning, he came up and laid him. Trapper's funny. As soon as he hears me make one little teeny tiny noise, like I can wake up in the morning and go, ugh, and stretch and be like, what time is it? And that dog's like up in the bed, laying on top of me, beside me, anywhere close to me. And then he's trying to pester me to getting up to take him outside. And I'm like, dog, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I don't even know why the hell I'm awake right now. but I am. So I was like, I'll get a couple pictures of Trapper right now. Watch this. Oh yeah. I'll post the picture to Instagram probably tomorrow, but the picture I got, I thought it was a cute picture. He's laying next to me. I'm laying down and my arms like this and his head's laying here, and I reach over and I take the picture, and as I take the picture he's licking my arm. I'm like, the frick are you licking my arm for, dog? I don't want to take a picture of you licking my damn arm. Ugh. Tell you what, every time I try to take a picture of this dog, he's like, nope, I got different plans for you. Oh, you want me to go sit over here and let you take a picture? No. Or if he does sit still and let me take a picture or a video, especially if I'm taking a video. If I'm taking a video and he will sit still long enough for me to turn the video on, and then, oh, guess what? He starts growling at me, or he starts barking at me. And I'm just like, boy, you better let me take this damn video. Ah, I love the kid. He tries his damnedest to give me a hard time when taking pictures. His butt itches. Yeah, he's more than his butt itches. Trying to clean his butt. It's carpet surfing. That's what I call it anyways. He's a carpet surfer. Gross. Getting my carpet all dirty under the butt. Oh man. I am tired, y'all. No, I can't believe it's already 11:30. Where did the time go? Seems like I just went live. Damn, no wonder I'm tired. I've been live for almost 3.5 hours. Let me tell you what, this hat right here, I love this hat. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's nice and warm and fuzzies. Oh, yeah. Keeps the hair all nice and silky smooth going out the back. Have a nice warm fuzzy hat on. 2:24 a.m. You're a rock star. Staying up that late. Damn. Just the kids. Yeah, just the kids. And you know what's funny? Mary Jane, she's not one normally for pictures, but usually when Trapper's giving me a hard time trying to take pictures of him, usually I can walk right up to Mary and snap pictures off. She just sits there looking at me like, what are you doing? Burping up white chocolate freaking M&Ms. God, I love white chocolate M&Ms. It's your peace and quiet time. Yeah. I'll say it's my peace and quiet time too, but all the time it's my peace and quiet time unless my dog's barking at me. And this dog, he barks at me a lot. I could not get his food fast enough today. He barked and barked and barked and barked. I was like, dog, I'm scooping your food right now. Please, back. 2 seconds. Oh no, not fast enough. Me too, 2:25. Y'all up late. Ah, shit. Shoot. This thing's got color right there. Place it right there. Place it right there. Well, y'all, I'd love to stay on longer, but I feel pooped out and hungry. So, probably gonna get off here. Go make me a late night snack. A midnight snack. What do I have? Ooh, I got a big old fat tri-tip in the fridge. I can barbecue that up right now. Have lunch for the next week. Not. I ain't gonna go damn barbecuing. Night, sister. Love and hug Steve, too. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna stop right there. Bowl cereal's best bedtime snack. Oh yeah, and I got Fruity Pebbles. All right, that's my bedtime snack. The only bad thing is I don't have any milk, but I'll eat Fruity Pebbles dry. I don't carry milk in my house because I'm lactose intolerant, so it's like whenever I drink milk, it's like, ugh. Why did you bring this into this house? You know it's the cardinal sin. All right, everybody. I'm gonna call it a night. Good night, Sister Cassie. Thank you so much for coming and linking all of my links for me. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate everybody coming tonight. It means the world to me. Have all of my peeps here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I tried to be. I didn't keep notes on anything tonight. It was all like off the tip of my tongue, and it was just like. But when you're kind of tired, it kind of just helps you talk. Good night, Emma. Good night, the Uncrafted Crafter. Good night, Cheryl, Danielle, Mrs. Coffee, Cynthia. Thank you all so much for coming. Hope you guys all have a fantastic rest of your weekend. Peace, love, and respect for all. And I'm going to close out the vid with Mr. Trapperdo. Bless you too, D West. There's the painting. It's looking freaking awesome. Hugs and kisses to Trapperdo. There you go. Give him your hugs and kisses. You ready for night night, baby? Daddy is. I'm ready to go get some food and go night night. Oh, this hair is freaking like a rat's nest. It's time to go brush it. Shit, long as frick shit. Anyways, my potty mouth. My apologies. But who cares? It's after. It's not after midnight yet. It's only 11:30. But there's Mr. Trap telling you guys good night. Thank you all so much for coming. I greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a fantastic Sunday. And I'm sure I'll see you all around on YouTube land tomorrow. Have a great rest of your night. Bye, guys.